Rama asked, "How did the 100 Rudras come into being, O sage?" This is referring back to the story of the mendicant who imagined living through various lifetimes. We got a description of some of them, but I think the idea is that there were 100 in total. Vasishta replied, "The mendicant, the bhikshu, dreamt all the 100 Rudras. Whatever they whose minds are pure and unobscured by impurities imagine or will into being, that alone they experience as being real. Whatever thought form thus arises in the one infinite consciousness appears to be so." So these beings who have this mind pure and unobscured by impurities, they're analogous to the infinite consciousness within which everything arises. So whether you believe that there are such individuals that can do this isn't really the point. The point is that this is how the infinite consciousness works. It's all one big dream, with dreams within dreams within dreams, and so on. Rama asked again, "Why is it, O sage, that Lord Shiva chose to appear as one unclad, inhabiting the cremation ground, garlanded with human skulls, smeared with ashes, and as one who is easily overcome by lust?" Well, this refers to the classic iconography of Shiva, who meditated in charnel grounds, but he also had a temper. We get stories of the gods, and they're full of the human foibles of lust and anger and all the rest of it. Vasishta replied, "The conduct of the gods, the perfected beings, and the liberated sages is not determined by rules and codes of conduct. These are invented by ignorant people." So, rules and codes of conduct. This is one of the problems of conventional religious teachings. When it suits, you're supposed to follow these idealized beings as role models. But these role models, their behaviour is not always exemplary. So we have to follow their behaviour as role models when we're told to, and avoid the bits which aren't quite as exemplary. So here we've been told that rules and codes of conduct are invented by ignorant people. We've got a prescription for anarchy here. So basically the perfected being is your absolute anarchist. Yet, since the mind of the ignorant is heavily conditioned, if they are not governed by such rules of conduct, there will then arise disorder in which the big fish will eat the small fish. I think we have to understand ignorance here as society. We need to have rules and laws by which society can be organised to accommodate all the different kinds of people that exist within it. So the liberated person normally goes along with these laws of society, unless there's a reason not to. The man of wisdom, on the other hand, does not drown himself in what is desirable and what is undesirable, because he has his senses naturally in control and because he is awake and alert. He lives and works without intending to do so, without reacting to events on a causal basis, his actions being pure and spontaneous, as the coconut falling without any causal relation with the alighting of the crow on it. Or he may not do anything at all. So the sage generally is not governed by codes of conduct. In this way the sage is a natural being, acting naturally, acting from a state of natural harmony. Thus have even the members of the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, engaged themselves in incarnation. In the case of the enlightened ones, their actions are beyond praise and reproach, beyond acceptance and rejection, for they have no notion of this is mine and this is other. Their actions are pure like the heat of fire.